Royce, stop.
All right, we're back at it. Like and subscribe at the bottom. Sir, what do you think about the win today? How do you think we did? Good. Right here. Sir, what do you think about the game today? How do you think we did? Neighborhood, I like it. Repping it. I like that hoodie too.
Section
Six.
612.
Podcast. I'm Waleed.
I'm Royce.
And
Episode 6.
we're so happy to be
Yeah.
back. I feel like it's been a little bit, and we just got busy. Then we kind of hit a lull in
Sports lull.
Oh yeah, sports lull. So
We're not big baseball people. We're not. Hockey's not really going on. The
we're not
Lynx,
gonna.
shut
You
up
want
the
to talk
Lynx.
about hockey? I don't know.
No, I don't really know anything other
Yeah,
than
same.
Quinn Hughes is a good player. But
And the Wild are decent. Yeah.
but I mean, shout out to Savannah Bananas for doing something the Twins can't do. Selling out the stadium 3 nights in a row.
I just think that's crazy, man. Like I don't
Right?
like. What do they like? I was talking to you about it on Saturday. Like, do they actually play a baseball game, or do they just?
I think they play a baseball game, but they kind of just
It's
I don't know,
weird, man.
play for fun. It's like a Globetrotter game, I guess.
It's weird.
But from what I heard, like they had old Twins players playing.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like a goofy, like.
But I knew a lot of people
feel-good.
that like went to it. I'm
Yeah.
shocked that that's a thing.
Interesting
Before we
stuff.
get too far into this, shout out my boy DC. We got
Tightened up.
let's just take a second. Obviously, oh, sorry, my mic's being weird, but let's just take a second. And Chris Johnson was diagnosed with ALS.
Mhm.
So I mean, obviously very sad news. But in commemoration to him and everything he did for this great franchise of the Titans, uh, my boy DC bought this helmet, and I bought it off of him. Signed Chris Johnson Titans helmet. So this is gonna stay right behind me here. We're thinking of you and your family, Chris, but also just great memorabilia to have on
Such
the
a cool
set.
helmet.
Yeah, man. So I'm super pumped about it. I would put it on, but there's a little bit of a stopper on there. But if I can take this out at I don't know if I want to mess with it, but
Yeah.
maybe I'd put it on. But it's just gonna live right
if,
here.
if the Titans go to the Super Bowl, you have to wear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the whole game, dude. I'll
Yeah.
be watching when they go to the Super Bowl.
If.
Yeah. Well, let's get into before we talk about the
Some-
NBA. I want to talk about our fantasy teams.
Yeah.
Because we'll put them on the screen here. Me and Royce are in a dynasty league. We've been in it for 8 years now.
I think it's something like 8 years.
Something
but
like
I
that.
mean, it's insane. I feel like we've gone through a lot of ups and downs. I'm excited. I got 3 first-round picks. One of them from you.
So if you think Royce's team is cheeks, he's in a little bit of a rebuild.
Yeah.
How'd you finish the season last year? I don't even remember. Probably
No,
badly.
not well.
I got third, so I was pretty happy about that. And obviously, you can see from my team, it's pretty stacked. So I'm feeling pretty good. Now, one thing I do want to talk about
Yeah.
when it comes to our fantasy teams is I'm trying to get a first round pick for you so I can get my boy Carnell Tate.
Oh.
It would hurt my heart,
Maybe-
especially for you to have him being such an anti-Titans fan and all
Maybe I'll just draft him just to kind of keep him on my bench.
That's insane. No, he's not going to be. You can't keep him on your bench. He's going to have such a good season.
Maybe.
Have you seen? I know I've been sending you videos. I don't know if you watched the videos I sent you or not, but he has been putting up huge plays
Yeah.
in training camp. Him and Cam Ward have that connection. It's incredible.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for football to start.
I'd put that duo up with like Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison,
Whoa.
Jerry Rice, Joe Montana,
That's insane.
Tom Brady, Randy Moss. Man, I'm feeling real good about it. I think the Titans are really going to surprise people. I think we're going to win that division, man. Like I think it's the new unis that we got are sick. Cam Ward is obviously that guy throwing darts out.
This is some hot takes.
Dude, it's not a hot take, but we're going to be good this year. And I think a lot of people are in denial about how good we actually are going to be. So I'm super pumped about the Titans this year. And again, just shout out Chris Johnson, man. Praying for you and your family. Thank you for all you did for the franchise. And this will stay here until we win the Super Bowl. Forever, but until we win the Super Bowl. So I'm excited
Yeah.
about it.
I'm excited for football to just start up in general. I mean, we were talking about it the other day. A nice crisp Sunday in like October,
Yeah, get some dip
going
going, some
golfing.
chips and dip. Yeah, let us know whose team you think is better. And keep in mind that Royce has 3 first-round picks in this dynasty league, so maybe that'll
Yes.
make a difference. But
Drop your first round pick advice right now too, because I'm gonna need
don't
it.
say Carnell Tate, because that's my boy. I'm doing whatever I can to get him. I'm not going to trade like some people on my team are untouchable, but I'll be a very aggressive on
Oh,
draft day.
interesting.
I need to make it happen.
I want to jump into Christmas Day.
Yeah.
NBA just got released the schedule.
Yes, sir.
So we got the Spurs versus the Knicks.
Finals rematch.
Yep. We got the Heat versus the Celtics. I think it'd be a good game.
Oh yeah.
We have the second best game of the day, 76ers versus the Lakers.
LeBron's comeback.
Yeah, I think that'll be such a fun game to
I think
watch.
so too.
The best game of Christmas Day, we have the Wolves playing OKC. I
I
think that's
love
going to
it.
be
I love
huge.
it.
Good game. And then we have the Nuggets playing the Warriors.
Do you think the Timberwolves getting a Christmas Day game shows that we are now on the upper echelon of NBA teams and as a franchise too?
100%. Yes, I think we're starting to get recognition that not only we need, but something we deserve, right? I think as a whole,
Just for the
the NBA and like the franchise itself, we're starting to hold the Wolves to a higher expectation.
yeah.
We are so close to getting past just the Western Conference Finals and actually making it the championship, and I'm so excited. I think we see a lot of this with Anthony Edwards, which I just want to read to you real quick.
Well, ladies and
This
gentlemen, the Timberwolves have made it.
so Anthony Edwards just turned 25. Happy birthday!
Yes.
Um,
I think
at
LaMelo's birthday is coming up at the end of the month too. They're like so close in age.
yeah, but at such a young age, right? First overall pick, named 2 times All NBA, Olympic gold medalist, has the most playoff wins in Timberwolves history, an All-Star game MVP, and a 4-time All-Star.
I mean, those are incredible. Like I
Yeah.
think he's one of the best 25. I mean, he's on pace to hopefully be one of the goats if he can start winning some championships.
So that was my next question is, do you think Anthony Edwards will be a contender for one of the greatest of all time?
Yeah, and I think it just comes down to winning championships, right? When you talk about what differentiates the GOATs from the rest of the great players that we've had all time like consecutive all-stars,
Yep.
it is the amount of championships you get, but also how many you get and if you can actually get there. 'Cause, you don't want him to be stuck in the Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley, like a really good player, all-star, maybe
Yep.
even win an MVP, but you're not able to get over the hump. So in this new NBA of parity, right, where there has been like 8 different champions in the last 8 years, I think he needs to get a couple. They don't have to be consecutive, but I do think that to be considered one of the GOATs, you gotta get some rings, and I think
Yeah.
that that's important. I think we're on the right track to do that.
Yeah. No, and I agree. And I think that the Wolves are so close to being there. And I truly believe that this is the happiest that Anthony Edwards been with a team since he signed with the Wolves.
I hope so. I mean, we're doing all the things to keep him happy. We're being aggressive in free agency. Shout out Tim Conley for making the moves. I mean, I like the LaMelo acquisition. I
Mhm.
think those 2 are obviously boys. They've been in the gym grinding together, so
They're
I
all in
like.
France. Like they were all in France.
Yeah, did you know that LaMelo and Ant paid for all of the tickets for the whole team to go out there?
I did not. But I mean, this is just showing like I think what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards, like as an all around not only player but guy, right? Like on the court, he's so dominant.
Yeah,
Off the court, we're seeing a lot of him being with the team, getting them out to France, paying for them to be in
yeah,
France. We're seeing him be this player that I think has all the attributes to be one of the greatest of all time.
I agree. I mean, he works hard. He's been in Minnesota since late July with LaMelo. I think they're grinding. I think they're trying to get that team camaraderie similar to what happened a few years ago when they went to Abu Dhabi or Dubai, something like that. And yeah, I'm excited for this season. I think we're gonna surprise some people, and I think we're right in that hunt to win the finals. I think maybe the national media is underselling us a little bit,
Yeah.
but I think that we're gonna be right there. So we'll see, man.
I think we're there, man. I think we're gonna see it sooner than later.
Updated prediction: NBA Finals. I got the 76ers versus the Wolves. Wolves in 7. Who do you got?
I don't hate the 76ers. I think that they have probably the easiest route to get there. I think that the Wolves have a very valid shot to make it.
The West is real, man.
I think that the Knicks were just kind of a fluke.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, interesting.
I don't think we're gonna see that again.
You don't think the Knicks are gonna be competitive this year?
I think they're gonna be competitive, but I think it was just kind of a fluke.
What do you think the ceiling is for the Knicks this year?
Second round of the playoffs, they're gonna
Really?
get bumped.
I mean, they're better than the Celtics, right? I think they're the second best team in the East right now. Because to me, it's like 76ers with 1, Knicks 2, and then there's a kind of a larger gap because you got, like, the Cleveland is in there with your boy
Yeah.
James Harden, the Raptors if they actually get Kawhi, which we will talk about, Giannis with the incomplete Heat team. Like, I think they're right there, man.
We'll see. I'm not a big Knicks guy. They haven't sold me
I
yet.
think it's just a personal thing for
It
you.
might be, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with them.
Well,
Either way, I'm excited for NBA stuff.
we have breaking news.
Yeah, Kyler Murray, just named starting quarterback.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not surprised. Um, and from what I've been seeing, there's still a lot of work to be done. Right, I'm seeing a lot of training with him, fumbling the ball, throwing a lot of interceptions.
Kyler?
Yes,
I saw a route where he was trying to get Justin Jefferson freaking killed.
yeah,
He, like, threw it to him, and he got dinked right away from the cornerback. I'm like, "Bro, you can't be throwing that in a game."
I'm uh, I'm nervous about our quarterback situation to see what's going to happen. I think that Kyler Murray is our better option of the two.
If he can see over the line.
That's crazy, but I'm nervous for them.
Yeah, I'd much rather be a Titans fan right now. I mean, at least we have our franchise guy. Do you think what do you think, though, now that we know that Kyler Murray is gonna be the guy, do you think this is the end of the road for JJ? Do you think we're gonna try to trade him? Do you think
No, I don't think it's the end of the road for JJ quite yet. Right? I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully he doesn't, but Kyler Murray could get hurt. JJ will be a solid backup in that case. I don't think that JJ McCarthy, and another thing too, like I think people forget how young JJ McCarthy is. Like he is
I don't
so
know if I
young.
buy that.
How old is JJ McCarthy? I think he's
No,
like
I know I
20.
mean, I'm not disputing that he's young, but I just don't know if that's, like, an excuse for him.
I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I think he has so much learning to do. You took a quarterback who came from a team that pretty much won by running the ball, and now you're putting him into a situation where I'm no hate, but Aaron Jones is your running back. Like you're this is not a run heavy team. Like we have Justin Jefferson, we have Jordan Addison, like we have all these, but TJ Hawkinson, we have all these players that we have like
Right,
elite throwing
right.
people, wide receivers, tight ends, but we like it's it wasn't the best fit for him, and they're trying to make him something that he's learning to be.
A quarterback?
Sure. So I'm curious to see where it's going to go and how much he's developed off season. But
I feel like, you Vikings fans make a lot of excuses for JJ. I don't even know if he is, because you said he was a solid back I don't even know if he is a solid backup. Honestly, he looked like one of the worst quarterbacks of all time. He had, like, the worst QBR, worst completion percentage. He was terrible last year, and I think that, when it comes to I think when we look at quarterbacks, especially young quarterbacks, it's important to compare them to the quarterbacks in their draft class, right?
yeah,
And Drake May was just in the Super Bowl. Bo Nix was in the AFC Championship game. He beat Josh Allen.
yep,
Michael Penix is probably, battling for to be a starting quarterback. He's probably in that conversation. But there's so many good quarterbacks that came out of that. Well, I guess at least two good quarterbacks that came out of that draft. Oh, Jane Daniels was also in that draft class.
yeah.
And no one disputes how good he is. And that team is way worse than the Vikings as a team
I
all
want
put
to.
together. So I feel like not to sorry, I don't mean to go on a tangent here, but there's too many excuses for JJ McCarthy.
While you're having this conversation, I want to throw some information out at you
Yeah,
because
please.
the league just released like a ranking of quarterbacks,
Yeah.
right? So obviously, like number 1, 2, and 3, you got Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Stafford, right? I want to just know your opinion. Out of 35, where do you think Cam Ward sits?
Is this projecting or is this because
Projected
I mean, he should be top 10, but I know it's probably in the 20s,
25. Where do you think Kyler Murray sits?
30.
23.
I mean, that's a stupid ass list. Like, I mean, no.
They're projecting that Kyler Murray is gonna be better than Cam Ward.
No, that's not true. Bro, like, that's not even disputable. Like, obviously, Cam Ward is better than anything that the Vikings have on their roster. Like, do you agree with that?
I would agree that it's pretty close.
You think it's pretty close?
Kyler Murray and Cam Ward.
Are you kidding me?
Do you wanna make a bet right
I'll
now
make a bet right now.
on the podcast
Yeah.
that Kyler Murray will have a better
How
season
are
than
we
Cam
measuring
Ward?
better?
Um,
I don't wanna hear yeah.
we could
Let's
do
just do QBR, right? That's supposed to do everything.
encompass it all.
Yeah, because if one of them gets hurt, we can just look at their QBR.
Voided though if there's an injury, right? Like if Kyler Murray gets injured and then he's out for the season, like obviously you can't measure it.
Okay, fine.
You don't want to do it.
No, that's fine. Let's do it.
Let's bet a round of golf.
Alright. Perfect. Perfect.
That
Looks like you're gonna be owing me golf. And I mean, we probably be able to golf in October. Won't take too long.
that's crazy. Kyler Murray will have a better season than Cam.
Do you really think that?
Yeah,
Do you really think that? See, this is just like the the Viking fandom that I can't deal with. Like, it's
that's
just
crazy.
you guys have 2 bad quarterbacks. Was JJ
Um,
on that list?
he
Is
is.
he
There's
35?
34.
Who's behind him?
Shador.
Yikes. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty rough.
but I
Do you
mean,
think well, let me ask you this, just to kind of put a little pin on my tangent, and I would like to break down that list a little bit too now that you have that.
yeah,
But where do you think JJ's career goes from here?
JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
If he does not get an opportunity to start and he does not get an opportunity to play well if he starts, which I think is a very realistic situation, I see him getting traded. I see him. I don't know. I
Do you
don't
think
see
he'll
him.
go down like a Darnold path?
Mm,
Sam Darnold? I just
kind
don't
of
think
gets
he's good
bounced around
enough.
a bit.
I just don't think he's good enough.
I mean, obviously he's good enough, right? He's in the NFL. He's
Well, there's a
obviously
difference between
right, but he's good enough, right? The Vikings had him starting quite a bit last
well,
year,
because they had to,
right?
the investment.
He's good enough to be in a team
Is he good enough to be a
potentially to
starting
start.
do you think he's good enough to be a
I
starting
think it
quarterback?
depends on your team. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's a realistic situation that the
Brother.
Vikings see Baker Mayfield?
Next year?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think yeah, because the Bucks right now, he's in a little bit of a contract dispute. They talked about they couldn't come to an agreement on extension.
Yep.
I think they'll end up, like, franchise tagging him, you know?
You think?
Because yeah, I think that that's probably the route that this will end up going. But, I mean, again, like, I mean, I'm not a huge Baker Mayfield guy. He gets hurt a lot.
I
He is
like Baker
I
Mayfield.
think he's a little reckless, don't you?
I think he's a dog.
I mean, I mean, I like his mindset a
And
lot.
that's something you cannot teach.
Yeah.
And I would not mind seeing him team up with Justin Jefferson,
KOC.
Jordan Addison, KOC.
If I was a Vikings fan, I'd wanna go get, like, a Dante Moore from the draft versus doing the Baker Mayfield thing because you
Really?
basically had it with Kirk Cousins. You know, you let Sam Darnold walk, now it's just like we're playing this, like, mediocre quarterback game.
So you would risk it to draft another quarterback?
Yeah, I would
Interesting.
because JJ was just a bad pick.
Yeah.
But again, there was rumors when the draft happened that the Vikings were gonna go after Drake May and try to trade up to get him. Imagine if we would've done that. If they
Yeah.
would've done that, it
That would
would've
have been
been
insane.
it would've been a huge difference, but now it's that this was a terrible pick, but I would I would take my chances again. I believe in KOC. I think he's a great coach for your guys' team, and I think he's good at developing quarterbacks, but I really think that JJ McCarthy is just, like, that bad. I mean, he got booed at training camp.
Who do you think Justin Jefferson wants to see? Like, obviously, now we know Kyler Murray's gonna be starting, but who do you think Justin Jefferson wants to see as his starting quarterback, as somebody that can get him to continue to play at a level that he's been playing at?
I think, he's been a really good leader for the Vikings,
I agree.
talking about and hyping up JJ.
Did you see him mic'd up on at camp?
Mm-mm.
They had him mic'd up at camp, and he's getting, like, all the rookies who are kinda just, like, hanging out literally everybody. He's, like, running around, hyping them up, like, "Get your head in, like, let's get this, like, let's get going." He's really hyping them up.
He's such a great leader. I know he wants to win so bad, but I
Right.
think when he's in his house alone at night, I think he knows JJ is not the guy.
Mm.
I think he's seen it enough. I think that JJ has a hard time getting the ball out, like, thrown it accurately. I think he wants Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray has had some success in the NFL. If you
Right.
look historically, Kyler Murray was a first round pick, one of the best athletes, of all time, two-time, not of all time, but one of the best athletes, and two different sports, got drafted in the
Yep.
MLB, so I think there's more potential there. But again, if I was JJ, man, it's just rough. Just he's in a rough situation right now. The Vikings put him in a really rough spot.
Do you think that the quarterback situation is going to affect Jetta's long-term happiness
Oh
in
yeah,
Minnesota?
yeah. I think he'll probably ask for a trade at the end of the season because I don't think the season's gonna go well. I think we're gonna be like they're gonna be like 6-10 or seven
Mm.
and ten now, and you might be able to get him one more year if you do the Baker Mayfield route. But if you draft a quarterback like we talked about in a former episode that he likes, I think that's one way to get him to stick around longer. But I just I feel like if I was him, like if you were him, would you want to be on the Vikings right now?
It's so
It's looking
tough.
so bleak.
It is. I think there's a lot to tell with what's gonna happen with Kyler Murray.
What is your well? What let me ask you this: What do you think the now that we had know that Kyler Murray is going to be the starting quarterback? What do you think the record's going to be for the Vikings this year? Keep in mind we're in the NFC North, like the hardest
Yeah.
division in the NFL.
I would say we'll probably get 2nd in the North. What?
Keep going.
Say it.
No, keep going.
Say it.
I wanted you to finish your thought.
I see us sneaking away with, like, a couple extra wins in games that we shouldn't, like Minnesota teams do.
Mhm.
Um, with that being said, everybody stays healthy. I don't hate 10 and 7.
And finishing second in the
2nd.
so how do you think the division rounds out? Who gets first? Who gets third?
I think it's gonna be tough. I don't hate the Lions getting first. I
The
think huh?
the Bears? You don't think the Bears are going to be good this year?
I don't think they're gonna get first.
No, I don't think they're going to get first. I think they're going to get second.
I
Then I
don't think
think
they're
the
gonna get
Packers are going to
second.
get third, and I think the Vikings are going to get last.
I
Bro,
think it's gonna
Caleb
be
Williams is so good. That team is so good.
I guess we'll see.
The Packers with Jordan Love, I think they'll finish 3rd and 4th.
Hmm. So you think
Those
the Vikings are gonna take it 4th?
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
I think 7 and 10 is their max. And I know, the and I've said it before, I agree. I think the Vikings win some games that they shouldn't win. But if you're a Vikings fan, you should want them to get last, right? So
Yeah.
we move on from just this mess that we have. And also, I just don't think that this is a year where we can sneak in some wins because I think the 3 teams in the division are all really good. And I think we might the Packers have Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
And I know he'll be back in October. I could see us winning 1 division game this year. 1.
Really?
Sneaking 1 against the Packers when they play here would be my only guess, but the Bears are a good team. I think the Bears and the Lions are both gonna make the playoffs. I mean, they're
Interesting.
it's a really good division, man. It's really good.
I'm excited either way. I don't quite agree with your where you see everybody ranking out, but
Yeah.
I'm excited either way.
I'm a big Ben Johnson guy. Bears head coach, man. He's a baller, and he talks a lot of crap, which I love.
I want to talk a little bit about Jordan Addison too.
Yeah,
Imagine that he gets traded
yeah.
to any other team. Do you think he's good enough to be a wide receiver one?
I don't know. I feel like he's been suspended and hurt a lot,
Yeah.
so it's hard to see it. I don't know if he's had, like, that consistent pool of play to base it off of, but I do think he's really good. What do you
Okay.
think?
I think he could. I think he could be a number one on another team, just depending on where he goes, obviously. But I think he could. I mean, I think people like really don't understand how good, especially Jalen Naylor. When we had Jalen Naylor, like
Yeah, he's on the
with
Raiders
with
now.
how much attention Justin Jefferson was getting, like it opened up windows for Jordan Addison and Jalen Naylor
Yeah,
that I think we'll continue to see. Right, like Justin Jefferson is not just like another wide receiver.
yeah, right.
Like
You gotta
arguably,
double
he's
him.
yeah, obviously. Well, yes, I think because of that, it's going to open up windows, which kind of brings up my other question: is statistically, do you think on paper Jordan Addison will have a better season than Justin Jefferson?
No. Do you?
I don't, but I wouldn't be surprised again because of what we're going to see.
Dang, you're really high on Jordan Addison.
I just I don't think people understand how much attention Justin Jefferson gets on the field.
But like, that's what makes him so special. So
Right.
you double him and he's still, he
He's
still
still
puts
doing yeah, and I
yeah.
agree 100%, but I also think it's gonna open up a lot of opportunities for Jordan Addison.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I I don't think there's any world where Jordan Addison gets close to Justin Jefferson. I don't know, man, but that's a good question.
On the defensive side, Dallas Turner,
Yeah.
or do you think we're gonna see a season that we've been expecting from him?
I mean, he had a lot of hype coming out of
He had a
college.
lot of hype.
I think I mean, I think he'll be good. I don't know how good. I feel like the whole Vikings defense will probably take a step back this
Really?
year. I know we still have Brian Flores, but we lost a lot of pieces.
Yeah,
Jonathan Grenard is gone now. Harrison Smith is gone now. So, those are big players for our team. So I
right.
don't know if the pass rush will be the same, but if Dallas Turner can take that next step, I think it'll be huge
It
for
brings
the
me back
Vikings.
to, I think it was last year at the State Fair. There's a booth where you can buy mystery signed
Oh
jerseys,
yeah, yeah.
and so Rachel and I, shout out my fiance, September 12th coming up in
Soon
like
to
a
be wife.
month. Um, we went to the stand. Typically, we'll do it like once a year. We'll buy like one of the mystery jerseys just to see what it is. We've gotten like signed Mighty Ducks and other things, but so we got the Dallas Turner one signed. I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
sick.
her and I were like, oh, like it's I don't know. We're not like big Dallas Turner people, so I asked the guy. I was like, hey, do you do exchanges on the jerseys? He's like, well, it kind of defeats the whole point of buying a mystery signed jersey. I was like, okay, that's fair. Like, whatever. I thought I would just ask anyway. He goes, well, out of curiosity, who did you get? I was like, Dallas Turner. He goes, yeah, you can swap it if you want. Pick anybody you want. So we got a TJ Hawkinson signed jersey, which I think is cooler. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you regret that?
No, not at all.
Really?
Dude, TJ Hawkinson's kind of a like he's so dope. He like actually looks like a Viking too. Like not like the Minnesota like he looks like an old Viking. I don't know. I think it's just
I mean, this is your world, right? At the end of the day, but I think I feel like how do I want to say? It? So if you rated it NFL players on 1 to 10, right?
yep.
10 being Hall of Fame or GOAT, I think T.J. Hawkinson is a very safe like 7,
Yeah,
and Dallas Turner could be an 8 or a 9. So I think you just swapped out the potential of having or 8 or a 9 because right now he's probably like a 4, right? So like
sure.
instead of having this 4 that could potentially be your 8 or 9, you're like, I'm just gonna take the 7.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I'm a gambling man. I think I'd rather have the 8 or
That's
9.
crazy. Um from notes I was writing on Dallas Turner, I think, Brian Flores just needs to push him a little bit more than what I
Yeah,
think he's gonna have
it's a
to.
make or break year for him.
Like with what you were saying, how much trade we've done from our defense alone, like I think we're gonna have to see a little bit more out of
We should revisit that jersey discussion at the end of the year because I feel like this
let's
will be
do
the
it.
year where either you
Kinda
made the
tells.
right decision, yeah, or you made the wrong one.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's see.
excited to see it. Are you excited for the state fair this year? You guys gonna go?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go. Have you heard about all the beef with the state fair?
No?
There's a couple like Minnesota like gangs that are like
Do not tell Emily about this. She's not gonna wanna
trying to
go.
do stuff at the state fair. Apparently, like the FBI got involved.
What?
Yeah.
Well, when we go to the state fair, we always are on the first bus, you know?
Yeah.
Get some breakfast food, wait at the line and Google stand, and double fist beer.
Yeah. No, I mean that's like the whole fun of it,
Then it
right?
feels safer.
Right.
I guess, I don't know. Hopefully no gang activity in the morning.
I agree.
But did they get that under control?
Apparently, I
Oh
mean
god.
they do a very good job too. Excuse me. They do a very good job of like screening people as they come in and like going through metal detectors and all that. But
Do you have a go-to state fair food that you have to get?
that's a good question. I'm not, I mean, I would say, like, Sweet Martha's cookies, like, obviously, like, that I think that's everybody's, go-to, but you gotta get those at the end, so you're not carrying around the bucket all day,
Yeah.
but, honestly, like, the pickle pizza, didn't have it, the line was just absurdly long, and I did not wanna wait in that line. I don't know if there's one specific food, I mean, like, I love the cheese curds there,
Oh, yeah.
but, I mean, I think it's fun to, like, get all the different types of beers that they have too.
Yeah. For me, it's, they have the deep fried candy.
Oh.
I have to get every year, and I look forward to it, a deep fried Milky Way.
You're a Milky Way guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta try it, man.
goodness.
They have deep fried Oreos, deep fried Reese's, I think you
Deep
could
fried
do.
Oreo sounds good, but
They are good, but nothing touches a deep fried Milky Way.
that's
That is
insane.
the best fair food, like,
Will
for
we see
dessert.
any Pakistani food? Stay fair?
No, but shout out my dad. My dad opened a, food truck. He
Yeah?
was at the urban swap meet in South St. Paul last weekend, so we went and, he gave us our food for free 'cause, I'm his son, so appreciate that. It was good. I mean, it was really good, and he's trying to find somewhere to go in September, but then he is going to he got it confirmed, a show in October or a meetup or whatever in October, so,
Where's
uh
the is it like a public meetup?
yeah, I don't know, I forgot I think it's, like, Lakeville or something, I don't
We should
remember.
go to it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, you gotta come. You'll
I'd
like
be
the
down.
food. Yeah.
I think I'm curious how much it costs for, like, a vendor to get a spot at the state
I know,
fair.
I didn't ask him, but
It's probably a lot of money.
it was like I mean, he said that he didn't get a lot of, people to, like, have it. I think the demographic of the space was not, like, the right.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, he needs to do some more branding and stuff, so
that's
shout out
fair.
him. If he wants to sponsor the podcast, I'll take his money.
Um, Something else I wanted to jump into, and I know that this is a horse that's just been getting beat after time,
Now what do you got over there?
but this was the Christmas Day game I
Oh,
was going over. But, Drake's recent video that he did, he met with, like, a ton of girls.
yeah, 20v1.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just curious your thoughts on him barking for that girl.
I think I saw a TikTok that was saying that because he's an artist, a rapper, that we missed out on a generational streamer because he's so funny.
Interesting.
Like, I think he's very charismatic. I think he knows he's, like, playing a little bit of a bit, right? So he kind of just embraces it all. But I did see he gave his, wife bestie and, I don't know, wife bestie and I forgot what the other one is. But,
So, was that your take, though? Just to he's just doing the bit?
yeah, I think he's just doing a bit.
Can I
What do
show
you
you a video?
Yeah, show me a video. But we'll just say the video that Royce showed me was, uh, Drake barking to the beat of "Not Like Us." I mean, I had no comment. I don't know, that's stupid.
I just think he's such a cornball.
Why is he a cornball? I think it's just funny, you know?
You think he's just doing it for the views?
I think he is. I mean, not for the views, but I think it's just like, he's just his personality. Like, he's just like a funny guy. Like, I don't you think that's funny?
I think it's really corny,
I feel like he just
but
does it. I mean, he bought that girl, a house
yeah.
for her mom. So, I mean, like, that's more I mean, he's a nice guy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that is for him to do it, I think it's interesting. But no, I support him. I feel like it's always good to, like, see his personality, and I feel like doing these kind of videos, like, you kinda get to see it a little bit. But no, I have not watched the whole it's not my vibe, but
If
I
if
support him.
Emily asked you to bark for her, would you bark?
"Arr, arr, arr." She's my wife, of course I would.
Oh,
If Rachel asked
man.
you to bark, would you?
I don't know if I would. Like, what? I just think it's
That's your
goofy.
soon to be wife.
Yeah. I hope she never asks me to
When people
bark
say
for her.
when you say, like, "Oh, like, I'd do anything for you," obviously you don't mean it.
Barking? I don't
Yeah,
know, it's just goofy.
alright.
But I thought it was a goofy video.
That was
The
a goofy video.
whole thing he did with all the girls. But
I want him to get married one day. Yeah,
you think he will?
I don't know. I just
I
feel
think
like
it's
he
just
already
not
has
part
the
of his
kid.
lifestyle.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. All those Birkins saved up.
Who knows? Maybe his mom.
Yeah.
Can we talk about again switching gears to my Titans? We
Yeah.
talked a lot about your Vikings, which I think is
Let's
fine.
talk about it.
Uh,
Cameron.
Cam Ward, is his preferred name.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
where do you think Carnell Tate? How do you think he's gonna do?
I'm curious to see it, and the more you talk about him, the more I wanna draft him specifically so you don't have him.
You know how mean that would actually be?
I think I might, like, honestly, but I don't know. Either way, I guess I don't know a ton about Carnell Tate. Where
Okay,
did he
so
come from?
Ohio State, 4th overall pick. Um, a little bit overlooked, so he stayed back another year, but
Sure.
if you watch any of the videos I sent you, man, like, he has been balling in training camp and, like, really balling, man, like, really balling, and
Yeah.
going into the draft, I really wanted them to draft Jeremiah Love, but now he's with the bum Cardinals, and unfortunately, he's not gonna have a very good year, but I think Carnell Tate might win Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Really?
Yes, dude, yes. I think he is an elite wide receiver. I think
Interesting.
yeah, man, I'm a big believer. So
That's such an
don't take
interesting
advantage of
take.
this because I'm being honest with our viewers, and then draft him and make me give you some crazy because like, I need to get him on my team one way or another. So
Yeah, I mean, I have 3 first-round picks to burn.
don't be that way.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna say, like, my wide receivers right now, aside from Justin Jefferson, I have a Emeka Egbuka. It's
Yeah,
looking
trash.
brutal.
So you
What?
need a wide receiver.
Where's Mike Evans playing?
49 or yeah, the 49ers.
Exactly. Mika
They
Egbuka's gonna
still
be
got
wide
Chris
receiver
Godwin on
1.
that team.
Egbuka's gonna be wide receiver 1. He's gonna have a crazy filthy
So you
year.
don't need Carnell Tate then. Let somebody else in the league
I
get
mean,
him so I can
I
trade
need
him.
a backup.
He's not a backup, bro.
We'll see where
Don't
he land
draft
we'll
Carnell
see where
Tate and
he
then
lands in the draft.
bro.
And
Whoever has the pick above your first one, I'm gonna have to get that one.
then whoever has the pick above that one, I'm gonna get it, so don't even worry about it.
It's actually insane. Just to do this to me? You do this just to do this to me?
Probably,
That's
yeah.
so mean.
Why?
That's so mean.
It's strategy.
But, like, I'm giving you the Carnell Tate info right now. You obviously are uninformed. You're like, "Ah, I don't
I
know,
was
like,
looking at it
where did he go?"
earlier.
No, you didn't even know where he went to college. So now
Okay.
it's like you can't be like, "Oh, like, now I want him on my team," because I'm, like, giving you the good info
Are
about
you
him.
trying to, like, guilt me into not picking him right
Well, you're
now?
trying to do it just to spite me. So I'm trying to say, like,
No,
that'd be
okay,
a whole
to be
move.
fair, I was and I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah,
I
oh,
was
okay.
looking at our I thought you were about to get up and, like, walk out.
I might.
I was looking at options for flex players right now, and obviously more will get released as, like, people select
Yeah, and
their
what did you find out?
I mean, he was up
Yeah,
there.
of course he was up there.
Jeremiah Love was first.
Yeah. Why don't you just take him?
Darian Price. But I also don't think the Seahawks are gonna have the year that they're gonna have like they did last year again. I think that was kind of me. But as the number 1 wide receiver right now, I mean, Arnold Tate's there, man.
I know.
For the taking.
You're something else, man. Like, you really like,
I'm
it's
curious.
fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll get the first overall pick, it's fine. I'll trade whoever.
Best of luck. I'm trying to
Saquon
see
Barkley for the first overall pick.
if it's gonna I'll give you Cornell Tate if I get him for Saquon Barkley. I already told you that.
Lock that in right now. Shake my hand. If it comes down to it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't want it to come to that though, you know?
But I mean, as a Titans fan,
I'll have to do it.
you have to.
Then I'll have
Are
to
you
just
essentially just gonna have the entire Titans as your starting lineup?
well, no, but I mean, I'm gonna get Cam Ward. Cam Ward and Carnell Tate, like, that's a dynamic duo.
We really need to see
Let
the
me ask you
draft
this,
list.
if you had Tom Brady and Randy Moss on your team, would you feel pretty good?
Yes and no. I mean, there's a strategy to it. There isn't like if when they were playing together, if they had a good game, obviously, yeah, it'd be
But,
great.
like,
But if
every
they
game's gonna be good.
I mean, in a game where it's like 14 to whatever, like it might not be as many points as you need.
So you just don't believe in you just believe in diversifying
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but to me, it's like I'd rather take, like, the number 1 quarterback and number 1 running wide receiver. So that's how I feel about it.
Cameron Ward is not an
You want
elite.
Jackson Dart?
No.
You
Why
want
would I
Joe
want Jackson Dart?
Jackson Dart's a good fantasy running quarterback
I got Mahomes as my quarterback, which I'm also getting nervous about. I don't know if you
coming off the
saw
ACL.
well, yeah, coming off the ACL, but did you see the
Oh,
training game that he had in camp? Took a snap and, like, dropped back a bit, threw the ball straight at a lineman's head.
I did see that.
I'm like, "Oh, no." Now I'm
Not feeling
getting
too good
nervous,
about it.
but
Alright, let's shift gears back to the NBA. Have you heard about the Kawhi Leonard stuff?
I've heard a little bit. From what I've heard, and shout out to my volleyball team because they're the ones telling me about this. But from what I've heard, uh, he was getting money like essentially funneled to him from through his LLC.
Yeah,
So I mean, kind of like what the Wolves were doing with KG.
back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think because it when the free agency happened all those years ago, or I don't know, yeah, free agency, and he left the Raptors. It was between like the Lakers and the Clippers, and a lot of people were
yeah,
like, "Why did he not go to the Lakers?" Well, it came out that the Lakers owner at the time, Jeanie Buss, did not want to do this. Did not want to like pay him under the table,
yep,
but the Clippers were willing to do it. So I think he took a little bit of a pay cut so he could get Paul George, and then they just gave him that money through his
right.
LLC.
Which is crazy.
And it sounds like it's not even disputed. It is just a thing that happened,
Happened.
and it's gonna come down to what the punishment is. But this trade to the Raptors is on hold now.
Well, and from what I heard too, because that happened when he was on the Raptors, right?
No,
Well, the
he went
Clippers when he was
Clippers.
with the
Yeah, yeah.
Clippers. Excuse me. And from what they were telling me at volleyball was that the Clippers coach or the GM at that time is like very good friends with Adam Silver.
Mm,
So I'm very curious to see what sort of
like how that plays a factor into
repercussions
it.
or implements they're going to have because of that, or if they're just going to kind of try to brush it under the table and say, "Oh, Kawhi wasn't aware of it. Nobody was really aware of it.
But
It
I
was
f
just happening."
yeah, I mean, you gotta be careful 'cause, Steve Ballmer is a very wealthy man.
Yeah,
So it's not he's already threatened that if the NBA does something, he's gonna sue him. So which will
really,
just yeah, which will just elongate this whole process.
right.
I think the most likely outcome is 2 things to happen. I think most likely will be he gets some sort of suspension,
Kawhi,
25 or 50 games, something like that.
you talking about Kawhi?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kawhi, and then they'll probably renegotiate the terms of the trade, try to not give them something, a piece or a pick or something.
interesting.
Or the other thing that could happen that I think will be more detrimental is just void his entire contract. So now he's a free agent and he can go wherever he wants. But there's not a lot of teams that there's
Come to
right.
Minnesota.
I agree, but there's not a lot of teams that have cap space right now.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see where all that goes.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely curious to learn a little bit more about it and read up on it, but
It's just been taking so long. Like this has
right,
been going on for like
kinda
6
not a
weeks.
not a good and it kind of a surprise coming from a guy like Kawhi Leonard. I feel like
Not really. I mean, he's kind of a shiesty guy.
you think? I
'Cause
feel
you hear
like
all these things about his uncle being involved and asking for weird things, and I feel like this has
well,
kind of
yeah,
been around.
apparently, like, his family's, like, part of his
Yeah, if his uncle
like,
represents him.
wants a private jet and, like,
Yeah,
is wanting all this stuff. Yeah,
and
tough
all
look.
this injury stuff about load managing and stuff, it's all very weird, it's all
Yeah,
very seems like he plays basketball and wants to win, but he also has these other things on his agenda that he wants, and
yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit I like Kawhi, I think he's a little bit the second half of his career has been underwhelming because of the
yeah.
injuries and such, but no, I mean, this is I I don't know. I'll be interested to see what happens, and we'll definitely talk about it when they
It's a
do finally make a decision.
tough look, and I'm curious how much of it Kawhi is just gonna play off, like, I didn't or I wasn't aware that that was happening.
Yeah, I feel like it's too obvious now. You can't even play the ignorance card.
But it's not even playing the ignorance card, it's playing that they have to prove that you were aware of
Yeah,
it.
which is yeah, he'll play that card for sure.
Right.
So we'll see, man. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. No, I'm curious.
Well, let's go back to the NFL, and we can wrap this up. A little bit of a shorter episode, but we'll as
Again,
the
I feel like there's not a ton going on with the sports that we talk about at
and the
least.
Titans play on Thursday. A couple days from now, they'll be playing their first
Preseason.
preseason game. I don't know if Cam Ward's gonna play or not, but I'm excited to see the team.
You don't think I think he'll get a couple snaps just
Not
to
in the
get
first one. I bet maybe you typically the third game is when you
really
get the stars out there. But one quick thing on the Titans. I mean, Will Levis came back. I know he was a pick of ours a few years ago.
Yep.
Just cut him, man. Trade him, cut him. I don't want him on the team anymore.
Just cut him.
He's talking about how he wants to be a starting quarterback and how he doesn't think that there's 32 quarterbacks better than him. Like, just cut him. I don't want that energy around Cam Ward. He's the guy. He's the future. Just
I
get
mean,
him out of
according
the
to you,
field.
he's like a number 1 quarterback in the NFL.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the conversation after this year. I can't wait for this year because I feel like it's gonna be a big prove it year for our Titans, and Cam Ward's gonna have a great no one has he has one of the best arms in the NFL right now. He's right up there with Matthew Stafford, man. Like, the way he
That's
can sling that ball, dude.
this is rage bait
In
at its
term no, it's
finest.
not. In terms of arm talent, he's got a cannon, dude. He has got a cannon. So,
Cameron,
Cam Ward, one of the
interesting.
best arms in the NFL.
I'm so excited for football to start, but now I'm you're making me excited for the end of it. So everybody can be like, "Told you so, Waleed.
No one's
Told you
gonna
so,
say
Waleed."
that. I can't wait to repost all these clips when it happens because 'cause I'll be right about it, and I'm pumped about it. But who do
Again,
you think the best team in the NFL is going into this season?
I mean, it's got to be the Rams, especially if Aaron Donald signs back.
Yeah.
Like
I think on paper, them for
on
sure.
paper, yeah,
But I think people and I think including you, I think they undersell the Seahawks. The Seahawks didn't really lose a lot,
yeah.
and then they got a good team, they got JSN. People always forget about JSN.
I agree. I think that the Seahawks are an under talked about team right now. I mean, even though they just won the Super Bowl. However, I think that Sam Darnold was kind of playing with a chip on his shoulder. He had something to play
It
for.
was really the defense. Like, their
Right.
defense was
But you can't win games if you don't get points.
no, but defense wins championship.
Yes. And like Sam Darnold was playing with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder
They
for
got a good O-line.
something to prove. And he did it. He proved it. Won the Super Bowl. Can he do it again?
I don't think they can win the Super Bowl again, but I think that they're one of the best teams, and I feel like that division will beat up on itself a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
the Cardinals are not good, but the rest of the teams are pretty good. I think it's 2 of them. The Bills look really good. I think they might break through. The Ravens, the Chiefs, the
Call me
Chargers.
call me a hater, call me a bandwagon, whatever you want to call me, but I would also love to see the Bills. I'd love to see Josh Allen get a Super
I
Bowl.
feel like the Bills, just as a franchise, have really been through a lot. Like, they lost, was it 3 straight Super Bowls back in the day with Jim Kelly,
Yeah.
so I feel like they've just been having a rough go of it.
When
But the Cowboys look good. Dude, I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but the Cowboys do look good this year.
when Rachel and I went to New York, we went to go see the Niagara Falls. We stopped in we were like at like the Bills stadium when they were like so they have their current stadium. There's a road literally right across the street they're building their new stadium.
Just like the Titans.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, but we went to a few bars around the area while the Bills were playing on a Sunday game, and let me tell you, that fan base is absurd.
I bet, man.
Like, they would get a complete pass, right? Josh Allen threw the ball, 5-yard gain, whatever. You would have thought that they just won the Super Bowl. Like, the way that they were acting was insane. You would have thought, like, they just won the Super like, it was insane the way they were, like, screaming, yelling, it was insane. But I wouldn't be mad to see the Bills.
Low
Josh Allen deserves it.
on the low, I think the Lions might come out of the North
You
or come out
think?
of the NFC. Yeah, dude, the Lions are that team
They got,
stacked.
Isaiah Pacheco now.
Yeah. Well, not even that. Who cares about that? They got Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah, but
Paid.
they don't have
Amon-Ra
David
St. Brown.
Montgomery.
Bro, I don't care about David
Bro,
Montgomery.
you had Sonic and Knuckles, and now you just have Sonic?
They have Sonic and Isaiah Pacheco.
I want you to hear yourself saying that again.
They have Jameer Gibbs, Sonic, and Isaiah Pacheco, who's probably a better Knuckles than David Montgomery.
That's tough. I don't think so at all. You think Isaiah Pacheco is a better Knuckles than David Montgomery?
I mean, Knuckles meaning like power running back.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would
David
disagree.
Montgomery's kind of, eh.
David Montgomery's a tank.
So was Isaiah Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco's like a bicycle.
Bro, that dude's built, man. Like,
Okay, let me rephrase that. Isaiah Pacheco's like Toyota Tacoma. David Montgomery is a tank.
I would say at least Isaiah Pacheco's like a Ram. Not a Tacoma, a
No pun
Ram.
intended.
Not like a
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I don't know. I think we
F-150.
disagree. I disagree on
Alright,
that.
I mean,
But
whatever.
Isaiah Pacheco's good. Don't get me wrong. I have him on my fantasy team. I'm hoping
What about the
we'll
Bengals?
see
How
if
do
I
you think the
keep him.
Bengals gonna be this year?
Same old, same old.
Nah, dude, I think they're actually gonna be
Joe
good this
Breezy's
year
gonna
too.
get hurt.
No, I don't think he'll get hurt.
He has no protection.
I mean, they did a lot of things to improve that offensive
You
line.
know,
Their defense is legit. I
we'll
mean, talk
see.
about having a chip on your shoulder. Everybody's talking crap about Joe Burrow. Like, I think he might.
Did you see him at camp? No rings, and he's like sitting there talking with his girlie.
Uh-uh.
You see his video? Like on the field, he's like sitting down, laying down, talking with the girl. Just like big chillin', posted up.
I mean, you
Like
never
this
know.
dude's got.
It seems like out of context a little bit,
I mean,
right?
maybe they're on like a break or whatever,
Yeah.
but
What about the Chargers, man? The Chargers
still,
are good. Justin Herbert, like
Omari
that.
and Hampton.
Yeah, Omarion Hampton. But Mike McDaniel said he's going to play all 3 of the running backs every single game. And I like that Mike McDaniel's on that team now. Like, I really like
We'll
him.
see. Another team I would love to see do well is the Commanders.
Oh, dude, they're the oldest
I
the
know
oldest team in the league.
but I
They just lost
love
Laramie
Jaden
Tunsil, he might be out for
Daniels.
the whole season. They're starting left tackle.
I love Jaden Daniels though. He's
He
so
talk
good.
about getting hurt though, dude, he's
I
slim.
know. He is. He's very, very
That
small,
team is old.
but he's quick.
He
And
is
he's
quick.
got a good arm. I don't know. I'm
I just worry
excited to
about
see.
that defense too, like, their head coach might
Yeah.
be fired midway through the season, dude. He's
You
already on
think?
the hot seat.
They got Diggs.
Yeah, I mean, they're old, man. They're an old team.
Diggs is not afraid to call out, coaches, players, anybody like that either. Like
Yeah.
if you're, I mean, he'll call you out. So I'm
Don't
curious.
discount the Patriots either, they just got AJ Brown. Their defense is solid.
Yeah,
I'm a Vrabel guy, obviously.
I'm curious to see how the Patriots will do. I mean, another one of those teams where it's just like I'm not going to root for them, but
Yeah,
curious to
but
see
they're
how
a
they'll
good
do.
team on paper.
Yeah,
Eagles,
yeah. Eagles will be all right.
they drafted a wide receiver in the first round.
I saw that.
Malachi Lennon, I think.
I don't think. I think we're on the downturn of the
Yeah,
Eagles.
I'm not a big Jalen Hurts guy, but as a team, a full team, like, they're
I mean, I will say good for them for inventing the push tush.
yeah, that's so
Tush push.
stupid, though.
It is, but it isn't. Like, I don't get me wrong, I'm not a Philly fan at all,
Yeah.
but, like, if you have a play that works,
We're
keep doing it.
we're kinda, like, rapid firing this, but here's another one for you. How do you think the Texans are gonna be? I mean, CJ Stroud,
Garbage.
last time we saw him, he threw
Texans
4
are
interceptions.
garbage.
You think they're garbage?
Yes, and Cam, if you're watching this, which you're probably not,
Cam
Vikings.
Ward?
No, 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 no. Mackinac Island, Cam.
Oh, sorry.
Um, I'll run it back on another bet that the Vikings will do better than the Texans,
Well, they
and
got Tank Dell back now.
we can throw another mind eraser on that one.
They got Tank Dell, Nico Collins.
Nico Collins will be
They got a good
decent.
secondary.
Yeah, I don't think the Texans are going to be
You don't think so?
a conversation to be had.
They have Danielle Hunter on that team too.
Yeah,
I mean, I like their head coach. I think
I
they'll
think
come
CJ
second in
Stroud
that division.
is a player that people want him to be, but I don't think he is. Like, I
Yeah.
think he
They
gets
didn't
too much
re-sign
hype.
him, they could've, but they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think the Texans are going to do much,
Yeah.
if at all. They'll be a very average team.
What do you think about the Giants? Jackson Dart,
Yeah, Cam Scadaboo's tough, but I mean,
Malik Neighbors is back now.
Yeah,
Their defense is
how long
Arvell
can that
Reese.
last though? Like Cam Scadaboo's play style, like how long can he play like that?
Well, forget about the running back for a second though, but they got
But I mean,
Jackson Dart.
I think you forget how much Cam Scadaboo like does for that team.
I wanna talk about their defense. They got
Yeah,
Brian Burns, Arvell Reese, their first round pick last year, super good. Abdul Carter, that's what I'm talking
yeah.
about. Good secondary-ish. I mean, I think their secondary is probably the worst part of their team.
They had a great season last year.
They had a decent
Jackson Dart
season.
looked all right,
Yeah.
but again, I think
They got John Harbaugh now.
yeah, that's fair.
That's gonna be a hard division too, man. Like, that all those teams are pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel like there are some bad teams, NFC South probably being the worst division,
yep,
but there really is a lot of good teams
there
in the
are.
NFL right now.
I just wish we could start.
The Broncos, dude, like, I don't know if you're a Bo Nix guy,
Bo
but
Nix,
they have
yeah.
they have probably the best
I'm not a
defense.
Bo Nix guy, but I'll give
He
credit where
balls in the
credit's
4th quarter,
due.
man.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited
Football to
too.
start up. I'm excited to have like the podcast while we have football going. Hopefully
Yeah,
we can have like a game on in the background and like be able
yeah.
to talk about
Well,
stuff.
I think that's trademarked. I don't know if we can.
Maybe we can blur it out. People can kind of see
We
the
could put it
through
on
the
that
blur.
screen, and then we could watch it.
Yeah.
"Oh,
But
did
either
you
way,
see that?"
I'm excited for football to start. I'm equally excited for the NBA to start.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a huge season from the Timberwolves, an average season from the Vikings.
Mediocre, worse, terrible.
Now I think it'll be average.
I think it's funny, like, the as the NBA wraps up, I enter this depression of sadness about basketball ending, but as July ends, I get really, like, more excited than I
Amped up.
expected to be for the
Yeah.
NFL. Like, because I always say I like the NBA more than the NFL,
Well,
and I do, but I think just, like, the hype around it's such an event on Sundays.
we're also like so involved. Like we got like fantasy football, now we have the
Yeah.
podcast. Like we have so much going on with it. Have you ever been in a fantasy basketball league?
I did it when I was in, like, freshman in high
I
school,
did not like it.
because you have to set your lineup every day.
Every single and like checking it multiple times
Yeah.
throughout the day. It's too much work.
It is, because
But
yeah, and if one player plays 3 games this week and another,
right,
like,
there's different strategies.
it's
Yeah.
too much.
But
Well, the last thing I'll say, before we wrap this up is whoever left that comment about the hats last week playing a drinking game.
touched it
I don't
once.
think I don't think I touched
I
my
think I
maybe
touched it
once.
twice now.
So
But
you're gonna have to find a new game to play.
yeah.
But no, seriously, wrapping up episode 6.
I
This
had
was
a game
awesome.
that I wanted us to play.
We'll do it next time.
All right.
We I gotta
Yeah.
go. Uh, but no, I appreciate you guys joining us for episode 6.
Of
We're
Section
super
6.
excited about what's to come, and yeah, we'll get back on our routine, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Peace
Thank
out.
you.